Here's a question I often get. How can you tell which arrows are yours?
At a glance, the color of the shaft is a giveaway. Cheap aluminium arrows tend to come in small range of colors. Aside from that, the primary identification is the color of the vanes and nocks. Archers often buy packs of vanes and nocks of their preferred color so they can use their own color scheme, or otherwise you can request a pro shop to do it for you. If not, they'll use whatever is available. The top-end carbon arrows only come in black. The vanes can still be distinct, but many archers use spin wings, especially at the top level, reducing the number of possible variations. It's not uncommon for someone to have the same color scheme as someone else.
There is another way.
These are arrow wraps. Wraps are essentially a thin piece of plastic that is stuck over the end of the shaft. Basic wraps are plain bright colors, but various manufacturers offer nicer designs, such as flames and stripes, much like decals for a car or motorcycle. A pack of 12 can cost around $20. If you really want to stick out in the range, you can order custom-made arrow wraps. Various websites offer this service, providing a range of unique, catchy designs in many colors, and some even allow the customer to create their own. Custom wraps are printed according to the specifications of your arrow, including its model and spine, so that it is an exact fit. It's also usually possible to print text, such as your name, as well as numbers to mark each shaft. Custom wraps usually cost a bit more, but usually come in larger packs, so that you have plenty of extras. The wraps I'm using are Chinese Garden from CustomMadeWraps.com. I chose the red and white pattern, and later picked a vein to go with the color scheme. There's something assassin-like about this design that appealed to me. Applying a wrap is straightforward. After cleaning the shaft with alcohol to remove any grease or dust, it's a matter of peeling off the backing and carefully rolling it onto the shaft. There are special pads you can get for ease of application, or you can use a soft foam material. I'm making do with my bow manual and it works okay. Remove the protective covering and your wrap is done. There's also this shrink wrap design, which involves putting the shaft and the wrap into hot water, which allows the wrap to seamlessly fit onto the shaft. Apart from looking pretty cool, arrow wraps also come with some nifty bonuses. Some wraps have lines marked so that you can easily align your veins. In this case, I specified the veins I was using and the lines are perfectly spaced for the tape. Wraps also improve visibility, making it easy to see the arrow in flight, especially if you're using brighter fluoro colors.
And it probably helps you find your arrow if you miss. I speak from experience. I rather liked how they turned out. They definitely stick out on the range. And, if you're going to spend, a lot of money on top-end arrows, it's nice to customize them just a bit more. Others are, more practical and, you get them for identification or for visibility. But then again, you might be the sort of person who treats arrows like arrows and they're expendable. You'll like to break them or lose them. So, especially if you're using cheaper, low-end stuff, then it's probably not worth getting arrow wraps. But otherwise, they're not bad. I really like them. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.